So now let us solve some problems on the thin films. These are the exercise problem. So now this is problem number 27. We wish to coat a flat slab of glass n is equal to 1.5 with a transparent material n is equal to 1.25 so that light of wavelength 620 nanometer in vacuum incident normally is not reflected. What minimum thickness could the coating wire? So now look here, we have the glass which have this refractive index n is equal to 1.5, and on the top of this glass we wish to coat a flat slab of glass. So this is a transparent material whose wavelength, whose refractive index is n is equal to 1.25, and we are asked to find this thickness, and thickness should be such that incident light is not reflected. So for no reflection we should consider the destructive interference. So look here, the first wave that is reflected from the above surface suffer a phase change of lambda by 2, and also the second wave that gets reflected from the lower interface of this medium also suffer a change of lambda by 2, because the glass has more refractive index than this transparent material. So therefore the conditions will be reversed. So for no reflection mean for destructive interference we should have this condition, which is standard definition or the standard equation for this destructive interference, that is 2 nd, which is the optical part difference, should be equal to 2m plus 1 lambda by 2 or m plus half lambda by lambda. So we are asked to find this d, so we can rearrange this equation. So now we have this expression d is equal to 2m plus 1 620 nanometer by 4 into 1.25. so for no reflection means for destructive interference, so I can put m is equal to 0. So this gives me 124 nanometer. So in order to get no reflection the thickness should be 124 nanometer, which is even smaller than the wavelength of light. Next is problem number 29, and very interesting problem. A disabled tanker leaks kerosene oil into the Persian Gulf, creating a large slick on top of water. If you are looking straight down from an aeroplane into a region of the slick where its thickness is 460 nanometer, for which wavelengths of visible light is the reflection the greatest? And part B says, if you are scuba diving directly under the same region of that slick, for which wavelengths of visible light is the transmitted intensity is the strongest? So problem is very simple. So if you are on an aeroplane, so which color will you see? So for strongest reflection means the maximum intensity. So now this is our diagram. So here this is water whose refractive index is 1.33, and here this is the oil slick whose refractive index is 1.20. The thickness d is given, which is 460 nanometer, and we are asked to find the wavelength for greatest reflection. So for first case we use conditions of maxima. Look here, the wave that will be reflected from the upper region will have a phase difference of lambda by 2, and also that is reflected from this lower boundary will also have a phase difference of lambda by 2. So both suffer a phase change, so there should not be any phase change, but there should be, the only difference will be the optical part difference. So therefore we have 2 nd, that is the optical part difference, is equal to m lambda. So lambda is equal to 2 nd by m. So we can put all the values. So this gives me 1104 nanometer by m. So for m is equal to 1, we get 1104 nanometer, which is not in visible region. For m is equal to 2, we get 552 nanometer, this is in visible region. And m is equal to 3, we get 368 nanometer, which is also not in visible region. So it's mean the reflection will have lambda is equal to 552 nanometer. So in part B we are asked to find the transmitted wavelength. So now the conditions are reversed. Look here, the wave that will be reflected from this lower boundary, now it is taken because the observer or the screen is low at lower point. So therefore the first wave will suffer a phase change of lambda by 2, while the other will not suffer a change because on the other side we have n is equal to 1 by 2. So there will be an additional part difference of lambda by 2. So therefore we can use this condition for maxima. So 2 and d is equal to 2m plus 1 lambda by 2. So this gives me lambda is equal to 4 and d by 2m plus 1, and this gives me 2208 2m plus 1. So for we can check other values. So for m is equal to 3, this will gives us lambda is equal to 441.6 nanometer. So the scuba diver will see this wavelength, while the person that is on the aeroplane will observe this wavelength. Next is problem number 30. In costume jewelry, rhinestone made of glass with n is equal to 1.5 are often coated with silicon monoxide n is equal to 2 to make them more reflective. How thick should the coating be to achieve strong reflection for 560 nanometer light incident normally? So look here, this is now our diagram. This is glass, n is equal to 1.5, and above this we have this silicon monoxide n is equal to 2. Wavelength is given. We are asked to find the thickness of this film. So again you can see the light that is incident and is reflected from the upper surface will suffer a phase change of lambda by 2, and that will get reflected from the lower surface will not suffer any change because the refractive index is smaller. So therefore we will have this condition 2 and d optical part difference is equal to 2m plus 1 lambda by 2, and d is equal to 2m plus 1 lambda by 4n. So putting the values of lambda and n, this gives me d is equal to 2m plus 1 into 70 nanometer. So for strongest reflection we can put m is equal to 0. So this will give me 70 nanometer. So thickness of the film should be of the order of 70 nanometer, which is very small. This is even smaller than the wavelength of light. So if this is the thickness, then for the normally incident light there will be a strongest reflection at 560 nanometer light. Next we have the problem number 31. So if the wavelength of incident light is lambda 572 nanometer, the light A, the incident light has this wavelength, and the rays A and B are out of phase by 1.50 lambda. Find the thickness of the film. So this is our diagram. So this is n2 is equal to 1.33 and n3 is equal to 1.26. So the ray that will be reflected from the upper surface will suffer a phase change of pi that will correspond to lambda by 2, and that will be reflected from the lower surface will not have any phase change. So phase difference that corresponds to the part difference of 1.50 lambda, and 1.5 is basically 3 by 2 lambda, which is the half integral multiple of lambda. So it means there will be destructive interference. So we can use this condition 2 and d is equal to m lambda. So d is equal to m lambda by 2 n. So putting all the values, so we can find the value of d, which is equal to 215 nanometer. So that's all for this video. Thanks for watching.